What's going on, Solid Steppers? What's up, Tech the Titans? This is Ms.Ward coming to you from I-75 North. Right now, I'm headed over to Macon, then over to Augusta to get this bag. But what I want to discuss today is the fact that people would rather have perfection over progress. And perfectionism will paralyze you. And that's what I want to talk about. For those of us who are hard on ourselves, who want stuff to be perfect, particularly because our name on it, it becomes a battle with yourself. When you're working on these appliances, I've watched people procrastinate, put customers off, put jobs off because they're intimidated by them. I'm one of those people that have done that in the past. I could have accomplished so much more by facing the fear, going in, working through the process anyway, because through repetition comes experience, and through that you gain as close to perfection as you can get. You have to be in the field, you have to be hands-on, you can't theorize everything, and a lot of times the things you're reading and studying do not make sense until you are boots on the ground. And I think that so many people fall into that paralysis analysis situation, and that perfection paralysis, that they undermine their own success. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about giving yourself grace, but also getting out of your own way so you can progress. You have to choose progress over perfection. Once you understand that concept, that if you got 60, 70% there, you're good. And the other thing is to have a supporting staff. And when I say supporting staff, I mean a round table of people that you can run things by, who you look up to, people who may have a little more experience in some areas that you are struggling in, so you can move forward. Prime example, I was just at an LG repair yesterday, and I reached out to Dr. Dan, shout out to Dan, and just to confirm some things about an amp reading I saw. I was a bit concerned. And he explained to me, okay, well, it's going to take a little bit more time, so you're good. But I would have been stressed the hell out right now if I had not talked to him. Even though I've done this over and over several times, it doesn't matter. We all need a support staff. And the people in my round table, the subcontractors that I use, they have direct access to a lot of the people I have access to, and I always tell them, don't be giving out this man number. Don't do this, because I'm very protective of my round table. A lot of times you'll see me interview these guys. There's a lot of guys that will not be interviewed because they really don't want this. They don't want the limelight. They don't want the smoke. They want to do some good in the community, and they want to help on the low because they've helped people, and it's been a waste of time. I'm almost there myself, but that's a different conversation. But I need y'all to get past this paralysis analysis and this perfection thing, because it will impede your progress. It will impede your progress. What you have to do is continue to study your craft, get the training you need, stay on top of the training. Since the last situation that we had here in America and everybody was training online, there's no excuse for you not to get your game up. If you know you're slow in the area, like for instance, when I get off this video, the first thing I'm going to do is look at some areas I've been challenged in, and I'm going to just load some videos up and listen through repetition as I drive. I'm going to turn my vehicle into a seminar and a boot camp, because what you immerse yourself in is what you excel in. Where your focus is and your attention goes is where your success is going to go. Now, if you over here swiping, keying, TikTok, and doing something that ain't making you a bag or enhancing your skill set, then you're the problem. And we all know that. We all have our moments. But at the end of the day, If you really want it and you want it consistently, you will continue to work on yourself. Right now we are well, shoot, 70% through January, and a lot of people are no longer even focused on what they were doing. They have allowed life to get in the way, distractions to get in the way, and we all have situations, but you got to be willing to go out here and not only get it, but excel at a whole nother level. I'm telling you, man, favor ain't fair, and y'all got to go get it. And the only way you're going to know how to get it is to take that time you need with yourself, reevaluate your circle. And let me explain something to you. I have friends from I ain't got no money, I'm broke as hell, to I am sitting on, I'm money bag yo. You feel me? And the difference between these people are really their mindsets. I'm going to be honest with you. None of the people, I don't know anybody that inherited any money. Everybody I know got it out the mud. And I've seen people get it out the mud, lose it, get it out the mud, don't know what to do with it, get to a certain level. And it's a mindset. You gotta understand, as you elevate, the air is different. You gotta move differently. Your mannerisms gotta be different. Because in order for you to sustain certain things, man, you gotta continue to expand your mind. Like you look at appliance repair. The people who not making any money are the people who don't know what the hell they doing. Shout out to my boy Sam. Sam's one of my coaching students. I'm extremely proud of him because he was one of the guys that I coached that is constantly growing. But he's grown, he's made moves because he executed and he watched. He didn't just take my coaching, but he applied everything I told him, built on that, and then sat back and watched me. And everything I do, he does it in a way that it works for him and it makes sense because he has applied himself. He's working only in high income areas. He's working with a specific skill set. This guy's been in the game for 3 months and he's doing R600 seal systems. And y'all ass been in for 20 years and won't touch a torch. What? No words. No words. Y'all better get out here because the game is favor ain't fair. And this guy is traveling, doing work just like I do, and he has a job. Come on, man. That's crazy. Like, there's no excuses. I'm not saying you got to travel, but what I am saying, you better become an expert in your field, and you got to focus on the things that other people struggle with. Like I just listened to this guy talking about Mila. Prime example. Sam's a student of mine. He's watched everything I do. He's heard my videos talking about how I go work on Mila coffee makers because nobody will touch them. It's 4 damn boats, man. 4 boats. Pull it out the wall. It ain't that hard. It's one of the easiest appliances to work on. And the clients who have the Mila coffee makers, there are certain clientele. If they have that built-in, practically European designed unit in their home. Because if you've ever seen a Mila coffee maker in a home, you know they got a bag. For real. And that they want their coffee a certain way. Most of the time they don't even damn descale them things. That's why they jack up all the time. But they're very easy repairs. But so many people are afraid of that word Mila. Like I was just watching this guy talking about tearing down a Mila dryer with I think it's called a condensing dryer, where they have the compressor and everything on the inside is ductless. You know what I'm talking about. You're in the industry, So, he was talking about the screws, the multiple issues, how he would never send a novice tech, and here he is extremely skilled and highly trained, and he has some challenges with it because of the delicacy of the unit and how it's designed. Well, the reality is that's why he's the boss, because he is the one that knows what he's doing. And he knows what's at stake if he goes and works on that appliance and damages something, because no one else is going to go in like that. But let me explain something to you. That man, he welcomed the challenge and he went and did it. So now he ain't talking from theory. He talking from, I know. I'm walking it and talking it. I know what I'm talking about. And that's how you got to get. You got to get to that point where you move the fear out the way. You stop analyzing everything, get your butt out there and get it done, because you can do it. A lot of y'all haven't started businesses, haven't started your little side hustles or whatever you're gonna do, but you can complain every day. Don't complain when you're the problem. That's all I'm saying. You know what it is. You are the problem. But with that said, this was per usual, signing off, letting you know, let's go get it. And I love you more than you know. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.